Hello. I'd like to help you get your quantum leap intervals installed and functioning. I've got a pretty good video, I might say so myself, here on the site, but still some people have a little bit of trouble, so we'll try one additional time. Maybe there's a step that you just missed. So again, you want to download the quantum leap intervals. You're going to click on the link and you hopefully can open the file that gives you the files right there. If you can't open it, if you only have an option to save, then you're going to save it and let your WinZip open it. So I'm just going to select open, and they've popped up. There are two EAs here. One is the range bar EA and one is the Renko. You're going to copy these into your Metatrader experts folder. So I just left click and drag over top of them because I've already opened them. They're unzipped basically. I let go, I right click, and I select copy. They're in my mouse now. We'll come over here, and again, to get this folder up here, actually it popped up. If for some reason you didn't get a pop-up, you can come down to your start button, right click on your start, and hopefully open the Windows Explorer. Again, you'll get a pop-up with your drive where everything is. So look for the C drive or computer, double click. Look for program files or program files x86 if you have it, double click. Then look for your Metatrader name. They're alphabetical. I'm using ATC Brokers, so I'm going to double click, and then the experts folder, double click. Alright, you see they're already here, down here at the bottom. So you would just paste them, right click anywhere over here and say paste if you copied them into your mouse like I did. And we'll just skip this step. So again, you could drag them. I could take them from this window. I could drag them one at a time. Anyway, just you've got to be able to move the files into your experts indicators folder. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. I've actually got a file here. Let's go ahead and go step by step again. I'll read you the step. We basically just did this. All right, Renko install. We moved the EAs to my experts folder. Now we'll just ensure that we have our EA turned on and allow DLL imports. That's under the Tools, Options, Expert Advisors tab. So let's go to Metatrader 4 and I'll show you that. Up here at the top, Metatrader 4, Tools, Options, then find the Expert Advisors tab. You want yours to look like this. These four outer boxes checked, allow live trading, allow DLL, and you can allow the external imports. These you can also check as well. Okay, so that way it's set. Now we're pretty much done. We're going to go to step 2. Review step 2. This is now where we will actually use it, set up and use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure the markets are open. You can't do this on Saturday or Sunday morning. Wait till Sunday night. The markets must be open to create an offline chart. But that being said, we're going to open a 1-minute chart. We're going to drag the EA, whichever one you want, onto the 1-minute chart. We'll set the value, and you'll see this in the picture of the top box that tells you how many range or Renko do you want, 10, 15, 5, whatever you want to see on your chart. We'll make sure the EA is indeed on. Check for that smiley face. And then we'll go and get the M2 offline chart. That is going to be the Renko chart. This M1 chart is not going to be a Renko. It's always going to be a 1-minute chart. Its sole job is to put the EA on it and then have it feed data to this M2 offline. So again, the M2 is the Renko or range chart. That's where you'll apply any indicators you want. But you must always leave that M1 open to feed data to that M2. Okay, because the M2's technically offline, but not really if that M1 is feeding its data and the EA is on, right? So you won't be doing anything else with the M1 except leaving it open. So again, very simple steps. Let's go do them in action here. So the first step again is to make an M1 chart. So I'm going to go up here to New Chart. I'll make it of the pound, and I'm going to select the 1-minute interval. So I have a 1 minute chart. I need to drag the EA on here. So let me get rid of the data window and I'll view my navigator. I can select expert advisors and I can see the expert advisors. So we're going to put on a Renko. There you go. These are the common tabs. These should have been set by the global variables we set up there in the Tools, Options, Expert Advisors tab. But if not, just make sure that these are checked. Allow, allow, allow. Great. The Inputs tab up here at the top is where the inputs are. Again, remember I said change this 25. Double click. Let's change it to, let's make a 15 Renko. That's it. Say OK. All right. So we've put the EA on a 1 minute chart. Told it how many Renko we have. That's it. Again, let's confirm it's on. Look up here. Do we have a smiley face? Yes. You also might see this tab here, this Expert Advisor tab. Sometimes it's red like that with an X. You can see over here it's an X. So go ahead and turn it on if it's not on. If you don't have a smiley face, check for that. Check some of your settings. So let's go. Again, we're done with this M1 chart. I'm never going to do anything else with this M1 chart except make sure that the EA stays on. That's about it. So let's go get the offline chart. File, Open Offline. It's they're alphabetical, and I did the pound, right? GBP, USD, and it's under an M2 right here. All right, so select it. I can see I had 469 bars built because I've had this account for quite a while, and we're going to say open. This is the M2. You can see right here GBP M2. You can see down here M2 offline, but I'm getting current price data, so it's not offline. This is the Renko chart. Again, not this M1. These are Renko bars. So we'll zoom in a little bit, and I'll just throw an indicator on there. Let's go to, if you have a template, I'll just throw on I've never put a trend jumper template on there, or I'll use I could do a Keltner Bells. So again, nice and smooth looking chart. But that is, this is a Renko chart. Again, not this M1, nope, M2. That's it. You can see I'm getting current price data. You can always look at the date and time, but know that you're getting current data. It's the 18th. That is it. You can now make range charts, Renko charts, whatever you like. Just remember, markets must be open to make this chart, and leave this M1 open to give data to this M2. Good trading.